Welcome back, True Seekers. Time for the later games. Week 3, we have the Chargers at the Rams, we have the Bears at the Cardinals, and we have the Cowboys at the Seahawks. And there are some major 99 riddles with these games. So, starting with the Chargers and Rams, this is the Battle of Los Angeles. And remember, LA equals 13. When you write out 13 as a word, it sums to 99. We're talking about September 23rd, the day leaving 99 days left in the year. Of course, the Rams have the star defensive player Aaron Donald, who wears the number 99. The name Aaron Donald equals 99. He was the 13th pick of the draft the year he was selected. He signed his contract 99 days after his May 23rd birthday. 5/23, like 523, the 99th prime. Remember, the Patriots came into this season with 523 wins as a franchise. The 99th prime to start the 99th NFL season. New England 99, Patriot 99. The Boston Red Sox got their 99th win, playoff clinching on September 11th, reminiscent of the Patriot Act and the Patriots emerging as the darlings of the NFL. Right now, based on the riddles I've seen through the first 2 weeks, I'm favoring a Rams-Patriots rematch Super Bowl. Tom Brady ending his career in the Super Bowl where it all began back in 2002. I'm not saying that's what it's going to be yet, but that's what I'm favoring based on what I've seen so far. So the Rams are a 7-point favorite in this game. The over-under's at 48.5. LA has Gematria 41 and 13. 41 the 13th prime. It's September 23rd, 23/9, like 239, the 52nd prime. Los Angeles Rams equals 52. They had a really good season. The year of Super Bowl 52, a very numerological season. Also, it's a date with 43 numerology, and Chargers equals 43. So those are some observations on the surface. This will be the 12th game between the two teams. Los Angeles equals 37, which is the 12th prime. Great meet day for the Battle of Los Angeles, this week 3 meeting. The Rams lead 6-5 and can improve to 7-5 or even it at 6-6. The spread is 7 points in the Rams' favor. They can pick up their 7th win. Oftentimes the spread and over-under are clues for what's going to happen in the game. The OU's right at about 49, which has a square root of 7. If the Chargers lost to the Rams, from their perspective, they'd be 5-7 against the Rams, and Rams equals 57. Remember, the Rams opened their season on a date with 57 numerology winning. Big Super Bowl number. This will be Goff's 26th game on the Flag Day. Remember, September 23rd, 23/9. Last year, the Falcons beat the Rams in LA by the numbers, all part of the flag ritual. 26 is the flag number. That's important that it's Goff's 26th game on this day. He can pick up his 14th win or his 13th loss. That doesn't help us because LA has Gematria of 13 and 14 in the base ciphers. With regards to the 14th win, though, Chargers equals 43. 43 is the 14th prime, date with 43 numerology. Fitting team to get his 14th win against. At home, Goff can improve to 6-8. Sacred Geometry 68, Los Angeles 53, Vesica Pisces 53. The Vesica Pisces, the shape of the football, the most important shape in Sacred Geometry. Jared Goff also equals 45 forwards and backwards, Geometry 45. 53 is the 16th prime number. Jared Goff wears the number 16. For Rivers, this will be his 204th career game. He is playing for his 112th win, which is interesting because his full name, Philip Michael Rivers, has Gematria of 112. Big Super Bowl number. You know, a lot of people think the Chargers are going to go to the Super Bowl this year, and it's early in the season, so we'll keep an eye on that. This would be a big statement for them to win this game, the Chargers. He can get his 112th win or his 93rd loss. On the road, he can pick up his 49th win or his 55th loss. Los Angeles has the Gematria of 55. The Battle of Los Angeles. It's funny how LA is a road game for him because now it's also a home game, right? But for him to get his 55th loss against Los Angeles, there's some rhyme and reason to that. To date, Rivers is 2-1 against the Rams. He can improve to 3-1 or fall to 2-2. You know, if they did win, Rivers, he'd be 3-1, kind of like 31, the 11th prime. When you add 1 through 11 together, it equals 66. They could even the series at 6-6. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm just spelling out what could be. in case I'm mistaken. This game comes 21 days, or a span of 22 days from Goff's 24th birthday. Phillip Rivers equals 73, the 21st prime. This game comes 76 days before Rivers' 37th birthday, Los Angeles 37, or a span of 77 days. It's interesting that the name Marcus Peters equals 76, because if you read what all the mainstream's writing about for this game, it's the battle between Phillip Rivers and Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters is 6-0 against Phillip Rivers. Multiple articles written about this matchup, and what blew me away, once I saw this, I just had to measure from their birthdays. Look at how awesome this is. It's really awesome to think that they script it this way. It's amazing. But anyway, this game comes 76 days before Rivers' birthday. Marcus Peters equals 76. This game comes 257 days after Marcus Peters' 25th birthday. 257 is the 55th prime. Again, Los Angeles 55. Rivers could get his 55th loss. And they write that Peters has won all 6 times, and he has 4 interceptions in those games. I was thinking if he got an interception and they won again, he'd have 5 interceptions in 7 games, and the Chargers would fall to 5-7 against the Rams. I think that's very likely. He could also get 2 interceptions and then have 7 wins and 6 interceptions, kind of like 76, like Marcus Peters. So I'm looking for those narratives. If Rivers did win, just to give him the benefit of the doubt, he would be 6-1, kind of like 61, the 18th prime. This will be Sean McVay, the coach of the Rams. It'll be his 19th game. 19 weeks before the Super Bowl this game, the Battle of Los Angeles. 99 days remaining. I wrote flag equals 16 here. I was getting dyslexic. Flag equals 19. Again, this day has a lot to do with the flag. Home equals 67, the 19th prime. The Rams are at home. He can pick up his 14th win or his 6th loss. Remember, LA has the connection to 13. 13's the 6th prime. But with regards to the 14th win, that's just like Goff. Well, they've been together the whole time, right? Chargers 43, 43 the 14th prime. I like that, especially since the date numerology is 43. Over on the other side of the ball, really interesting. The LA coach, Anthony Lynn, this will be his 20th game and his 19th with the Chargers. Same position as McVay. All time, he is 10-9. With the Chargers, he is 9-7. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's verify this. I want to make sure I didn't make a mistake here because I'm looking at it going, wait a minute. Okay. All time, he's 10-9. With the Chargers, he's 10-8. Okay, what did I write here? I don't know what happened to me there. Okay. All time, he's 10-9. He coached 1 game with Buffalo. With the Chargers, he's 10-8. So he can pick up his 11th win with the Chargers. Again, 66 is the 11th triangular number. They could potentially even the series at 6-6. When you flip it upside down, it's 99. It's the day leaving 99 days left in the year. Or he could pick up his 9th loss on the day leaving 99 days left in the year. A whole lot of 9s. And I suspect he will pick up his 9th loss. If he did lose, he would even it at 10-10, his coaching record. So, whoops, little mistake there. From the birthday to Sean McVay, I don't see anything interesting. But with Lynn, what is interesting is this game comes 89 days before Anthony Lynn's upcoming birthday. Los Angeles, California equals 89. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. He could pick up his 11th career win potentially. So, it makes it tight. It makes it hard to call. But out of these 2 narratives, I favor the Rams. If I was just looking at the coaching matchup, I would think that maybe the Chargers were going to be the upset team here. The way it lines up with Anthony Lynn. But I think in the end, it's going to be more about the Battle of Los Angeles. I won't be surprised if this game's right around 55 points. Between the Goff thing and the Marcus Peters thing, I like the Rams in that one. The Bears-Cardinals, These are the two oldest teams in the NFL. This is their 99th season for both of them. They're the two teams that are in their 99th season, the 99th year of the NFL, playing on the day, leaving 99 days left in the year. Watch all this. Look at the over-under at 37.5. Chicago equals 37. Chicago's a 6-point favorite. When you write out 6, it sums to 52, kind of like how 239 is the 52nd prime. Game on 23/9. Both teams are originally from Illinois. Illinois has the gematria of 99. Mitchell Trubisky, the quarterback for the Bears, 99. This will be the 93rd game all-time between the two teams. And I'll just save that point. Anyway, 93rd game between two teams, symbolic number, symbolic of time. There's two games that are always going on in this new slot, the 125 slot. This is a new thing the NFL does. They have two games going, and somebody told me it's because of what they've started doing with the DraftKings, because they have a special slot for this matchup with these four teams, and you have to pick the quarterback that's going to perform the best out of the four teams playing in the two games. And so we're going to start paying attention to these four teams that are playing in this time slot and seeing if there's one QB that really stands out. So anyway, 93rd game, Cowboys have the gematria 93. The Cowboys are playing over in the other game. Cardinals and Cowboys have a lot of history. The Bears lead this series with the Cardinals 58-28-6. The last time they played was 157 weeks ago, September 20th, 2015. The Cardinals won that game. 157 is the 37th prime, okay? Chicago 37, where both teams are from. You can see how they scripted it this way, lining it up perfectly with this date. And it just goes to show they have all of the seasons planned out to make sure that the Cardinals and Bears last played on that day and then play on this day in the big 99 ritual. It just shows you they have the whole league and years ahead mapped out. The Bears can get their 59th win in this symbolic game. 59 is the 17th prime number. Bear equals 17. The QBs, this will be Sam Bradford's 83rd game, football 83. He can pick up his 35th win or his 48th loss. Trubisky equals 35, the QB of the Bears. QB 35. Sam equals 48. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that's true. Okay, so he can pick up his 35th win or his 48th loss. He's at 34-47. And the thing about him being at 47 losses, the name Sam Bradford equals 47. Number that's symbolic of time. It's their 93rd game. If you turn on like ESPN, what they're talking about is how Josh Rosen's about to replace Sam Bradford. He's their rookie QB they drafted. Rosen has that 26 gematria. This year's all about 26. Anyway, at home, Bradford can pick up his 21st win or his 22nd loss. It'll be his 42nd home game. The media, again, is predicting Rosen is about to replace Bradford. I'm wondering if it could happen in this game. If Bradford plays poorly enough or if this Bears defense gets to him, we could see Rosen come out. As for Trubisky, the Bears quarterback, this will be his 15th game. He is going for his 6th win or his 10th loss. When you write out 6th, it has the gematria 26. Number we're watching, the name Mitch equals 26. On the road, he is 2-5, meaning he can improve to 3-5. Again, Trubisky 35, QB 35. He could also fall to 2-6. Mitch 26. The game comes 46 days before Sam Bradford's 31st birthday, or a span of 47 days. Phoenix has gematria 46, Chicago 46, Sam Bradford 47. The game also comes 34 days after Trubisky's 24th birthday, or a span of 35 days. He could become 3-5 on his 35th day of his age, where Trubisky equals 35. And I think that is a really strong alignment, especially since he's the QB and this is a QB league. The word Cardinal also equals 35. You could pick up his 35th win against the Cardinals, but Cardinal 35. It's also 4 weeks and 6 days after his birthday, against Chicago 46, Phoenix 46. The two head coaches, Matt Nagy of the Bears, he's 1-1. Stephen Wilkes is 0-2. The one thing that's interesting here is if the Cardinals won, he'd become 1-2, and Matt Nagy would become 1-2. That's kind of like 12. 37's the 12th prime, Chicago 37. There's this ritual with 37, and the last time they played, the Cardinals won last time. Nagy could also pick up win number 2 away, coming in with 58 wins, the Bears over the Cardinals. Away and 2 both have the gematria of 58. This game comes on a span of 153 days from Nagy's birthday. 153 is the 17th triangular number. Again, Bears 17. Matt Nagy also sums to 43. The game's on a date with 43 numerology. With regards to the Cardinals coach, this game comes 46 days after Stephen Wilkes' birthday, or a span of 47 days. Look at how well they lined up this game. Isn't it crazy? All of this 46, Chicago and Phoenix both 46. They used to be the Phoenix Cardinals. Technically now they play in Glendale, which is just outside of Phoenix, the major city there. The other thing that's a trip is Stephen Wilkes sums to 145 like Chicago, Illinois. So anyhow, I expect the Bears to win this game. I think the strongest hope for the Cardinals in this one is the 1-2 thing, because it's like 12 and 37 is the 12th prime. But, I mean, you just turn on the media and they're just, they want to bring in Rosen, and they like these young QBs, and Rosen's got the 26. Bears beating the Cardinals at home, it sets up the Rosen narrative. So, Sam Bradford's 83rd game, it could be symbolic on the way out. I guess the other narrative is he could play like crap and they could bring in Rosen, and Rosen could bring him back for a win over the Bears. This game has a pretty tight narrative here. You can see that the whole ritual is about 99 in Chicago, but for an outright winner, hard to see in that game. Cowboys and Seahawks. I see a clear outright winner in this one. Like I said last week, Pete Carroll might have to wait to get his 113th win against Dallas. Dallas equals 113. Look at the alignment in this game. Seattle's a 1-point favorite, kind of like how they can pick up their first win of the season. The over-under's at 41.5, right there at 42. Washington's the 42nd state, also 41, the 13th prime. Dallas 13, 99. This game's going to be Russell Wilson's 99th regular season game on the day leaving 99 days left in the year. So look, Seattle Seahawks and Dallas Cowboys both equal 43. 43 date numerology. This will be the 18th regular season game and the 19th game all-time between the two teams. Seattle, 19. The Cowboys lead the regular season 10-7 and trail 0-1 in the playoffs. That means the Seahawks can pick up their 8th regular season game. 19's the 8th prime. Seattle 19 weeks before the Super Bowl. And if I didn't say so, Seattle equals 19. I think I said that. As for picking up the 9th win all-time, 9 also has the gematria of 42. Washington, the 42nd state, the spread's right there at 42. It's a date with 70 numerology. The name Wilson equals 70, the surname of the Seattle Seahawks quarterback. For Russell Wilson, this will be his 111th game all-time and the 99th in the regular season on the day leaving 99 days left in the year. He can beat Dallas. Dallas equals 13. 13.99. He can pick up this is for Russell Wilson, he can pick up his 66th win in the regular season, 99 upside down, and the 74th all-time. Now, Dak Prescott equals 66, and Dallas Cowboys equals 74. How perfect is that? At home, he's 38-10, meaning he can get his 39th win. Cowboys has the gematria 39. And all-time, he's 43-11. Again, Cowboys and Seattle Seahawks both 43. All these numbers coming together here. His next regular season game will be his 49th regular season game. Seahawks equals 48. He's sitting at 48. Washington equals 49. Dallas also 49. His next game is also his 55th all-time game at home, meaning he's played 54 at home today. Russell Wilson 54. This is going to be the Seahawks' first home game of the year. They've played 2 on the road, at Denver, at Chicago. As for Dak Prescott, this is going to be his 36th career game, and he's playing for his 24th win or his 13th loss. It's interesting that he could get his 24th win against the Seahawks. I don't think it's going to happen. Seahawks has the gematria 24. Dallas the gematria of 13. Again, when you write out 13, it sums to 99. Be a good day for him to get his 13th loss as the Dallas QB. On the road, Dak can also pick up his 13th win. That makes things a little more interesting. Or his 6th loss. Remember, 13's the 6th prime. This game comes 67 days before Wilson's 30th birthday. 67's the 19th prime number. Pete Carroll just had his 67th birthday. This will be his first game at home in Seattle. Seattle 19. This game comes 56 days after Dak's 25th birthday, or a span of 57 days. Again, Pete Carroll can get his 113th win against Dallas. He could also get his 82nd loss, and Seattle with the alphabetic order is 82. I'll tell you what, if Seattle loses this game, it's going to be a real long season for them, you know. But I think it makes more sense for him to pick up the 113th win against Dallas, get Seattle a win on the board for this young season that will end in 19. With the Seahawks, Pete Carroll's looking for his 80th win or his 51st loss. 80 has the gematria of 74. Dallas Cowboys 74. This will be Garrett, the Cowboys coach, his 123rd game. He's looking for his 69th win or 55th loss. Pete Carroll turned 67 8 days ago. 67's the 19th prime. 19's the 8th prime. You know, I don't see how he doesn't get the win against the Cowboys in Seattle. Just looking at these little riddles here. These are the stronger narratives. For Garrett, this game comes 179 days after his birthday. He is 52, which connects to the date. 179 is the 41st prime. 41 is the 13th prime. Like the Seahawks here. So, out of these 4 quarterbacks who are playing, the one I like to perform the best is Russell Wilson at home. Big game for him. A lot of alignment. And that's the way I see it. If I was going to bet on the afternoon games, I'd bet on the Rams. I'd bet on the Seahawks. And I'd probably lay low on this Bears-Cardinals game. But if you're a risk taker, I think the more likely narratives with the Bears. But again, with those coaches, makes it a little bit harder to tell. So, primetime games coming up next. Trying to get these games out so we have plenty of time to discuss before the games are played. And if anybody makes a great observation or points something out before the games come up, I'll make a video saying, oh, you know what? I found something. Apologies. Maybe I favor this narrative instead. But I'm trying to be as thorough as possible and look at all the nooks and crannies and see what makes the most sense. So I think home teams are going to do really well. On this day, the United States of America equals 99, USA equals 41, home equals 41, 41's the 13th prime, 13 brings us back to 99. I think this is why we're going to see home teams do quite well, overwhelmingly on this date, with the exception of perhaps the Cardinals, you know. Franchises, they love to punk at home. But the Cardinals, they do it. They have a little narrative there. That's why I'm hesitant on that game. So leave it there. Until next time, Truth Seeker.